Hello everyone, I'm Jason Cole from Go Pure. Once again, welcome to Go Pure Lifestyle TV series. Our aim is to bring series of quality lifestyle programs, sharing useful tips, advice, and even interesting places for you to discover. Live well, eat well, and sleep well. These are our three core values here at Go Pure, and we will be talking about range of topics related to this with professionals. You can find more of our videos on our Facebook profile, YouTube account, as well as on our website. If you find that our video benefits your lifestyle, please do like and share them on Facebook. And if you are watching us on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button below. Thank you so much. Today, we will be talking about how to sleep well during circuit breaker. Let us welcome Mr. Patrick Ho. He is a consulting hypnotist that has experience in advanced hypnosis and access bars, helping clients to overcome long-standing psychological related issues, for example, anxiety, chronic stress, depressions, and more, to achieve breakthrough success in their subconscious mind. Hello Patrick, it's an honor to have you here at Go Pure TV.
Thank you, Jason, for having me today.
How are you holding up in this situation?
To be honest with you, due to my non-essential work nature, Jason, I can't see my clients in my office. Therefore, I cannot practice SS bars at all, which requires some form of physical touching at my client's head. But I have been conducting remote hypnosis session via Zoom. So far, I would say it is pretty good, as it achieves at least 80% effectiveness, especially if my client is using headset to receive all the necessary hypnotic instructions or suggestions directly into their head. So I'm doing okay still.
I see. That's good to hear. In this current COVID situation, what would be the most common worry that Singaporeans have? Does staying at home more equals to better rest, or is this a misconception?
I would say the common worries definitely are following. First, anxiety, which can trace back into the root feeling, which is fear. Secondly, uncertainty about the future. And thirdly, a sense of loss, be it loss of freedom, loss of mobility, or loss of the usual human interaction. So in fact, I have already been seeing a couple of overseas students coming back from UK or Australia, and they are not sure when the things can resume to normal. So it's always a big question mark in most of the people's mind. Back to your second question, does staying at home equals to more rest? I would say the prolonged staying at home in a confined space for a prolonged period of time definitely does not equate to better rest. We tend to work even longer because we cut short our meal times, our travel times, and put in all those extra hours into non-stop meetings via online like Zoom for work or for learning. In fact, if you notice, a lot of them are doing free marketing sessions, by the way, even including weekend. So I would say we actually rest less than before.
With changing lifestyle many are facing, do you think there is a way to improve the quality of their sleep? Are there any things that we should avoid to get a better sleep?
I would say definitely to observe the sleeping hygiene even more than before. What I mean by sleeping hygiene, I can include a link which is recommended by IMH, how to improve our sleeping quality. So we basically focus on two aspects. First is the hardware aspect, which is basically our surroundings. Make sure we have a conducive sleeping environment. We have to pay attention even more because now there's a blurry between our workspace and our private space. Secondly is, of course, definitely to avoid prolonged hours of the computer or PC work or mobile phone WhatsApp messages before our sleep. It's definitely no good to our brain relaxation. And This is the second part, which is we have to be mindful of the software side of it. I would say we can adapt two kind of shortcuts. There are two that I would specifically recommend. First one is very back to basic, is our breathing. What I call the breathing technique, which many of us may overlook, especially when we are deep engrossed into our day-to-day life or work. So it's very easy. You can follow along, Jason, if you want. Is to take a deep breath to calm our mind. And what is the proper way of doing it is basically you breathe in deeply and slowly using your nose to breathe in. And when you breathe out even slower and deeper using your mouth. And when you do that, you can make a sound if you wish, just to release all the stress, all the worries in your head, in your mind. So I'll do one time. So do it 3 times in a set. The first breathing is actually for our conscious mind. Breathe in and breathe out. And the second breath out is for our subconscious mind. And the last one is for our unconscious mind. What we mean by unconscious mind is actually our body. Our unconscious mind actually takes care of our bodily function, be it heartbeat or blood circulation. 3 times as a set is good enough. So by doing this will give all the necessary oxygen to our brain and to our whole bodily needs. It will improve our shallow breathing, which is a bad habit, or non-breathing. Sometimes you just forget to breathe properly. And you can do it as many times as you wish, or as needed, or it will be even better if you can practice a couple of good deep breathing before you sleep. So this is shortcut number 1. Okay. Shortcut number 2, which I will call a sleeping hack. I actually borrow from the NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. It's basically we can use what I call the VAK to talk to our subconscious mind directly. And imagine you are lying down on your sleeping position, I presume on your bed at night now. So you can tell yourself silently in your head or in your mind about this. Okay? First, you describe to yourself, I'm lying down on my bed. My head is resting on my pillow. I can feel the support of the pillow. It could be firm or soft, whatever it is. This appeals to the kinesthetic aspect, okay, the feeling part. Second aspect is to tell yourself there is total darkness around me. My eyes can't see anything. Or if there's any light, you can also describe to yourself, oh, I can see a faint light above. So this is the second aspect which appeals to our visual. Third aspect, you can describe your environment. Okay, my environment is so silent that I can't hear anything, or my environment is a bit noisy with some creaking sound, so I could hear it from the background. It's okay. This is the appeal to our auditory, our hearing aspect. So why we do this VAK is basically we want to convince our subconscious mind and get the attention, have it to be in agreement with us. So once you get the attention, next is what we proceed to give the necessary direct suggestions. And you can start to repeat yourself, but telling yourself this silently in your mind, this statement. I'm getting more and more relaxed. As my body relaxes, my mind relaxes, and my body relaxes much further. So you can repeat these 2 statements a couple of times. So I'll repeat one more time. I'm getting more and more relaxed. As my body relaxes, my mind relaxes, and my body relaxes much further. So if you need to, you can just play around with the sequence, logic, whatever. So in a way, we are repeating this command and trying to drive it into our head to help us to drift into the sleeping slumberland. And very soon, you may even forget the tongue. You will find ourselves fall asleep much easier and much quicker without even our knowing. So with practice, we can start to add in a little bit more variation. We can add in some more suggestions, like I will have a good, light, rightful sleep and restful rest. I will wake up in the next day morning feeling totally refreshed and energized. So just plug in this command and you'll be able to achieve the necessary or desired effect in the next day morning. You can observe it. It works most of the time. I mean, of course, you can even put a body alarm clock to wake up. You can use the body alarm clock as a gauge how close you are getting this drift. Let's say if you said, I want to wake up by 8:30 and next day morning you actually wake up at 8:15 or 8:35, you will be able to sense that you are getting close to giving yourself the necessary command. Then you can use this simple drift to give you the necessary suggestions.
Wow. That is something new. Is it something like one ship jump over the wall, two ship jump over the wall? When we are young, we do that, right?
This part we can elaborate maybe on the next couple of episodes later, but the part is actually the counting that you mentioned, the ship jump over the wall, is to distract our mind, make us focus on some monotonous things, and by counting it, the purpose is to forget about the counting. So some people, if they are very numeric sensitive, they may be even more conscious in doing the counting because they just don't want to forget. But some people who are not so good at the numeric or they are not dealing with figures during the day, it will help them to calm down and relax their mind. And by counting, it actually has a very important effect called deepening. The more count you have, the deeper you can go, the easier you can go, and then it's going deeper and deeper. Something like you're walking down a staircase from 10 story, 9 story, 8 story. Slowly you count to like 0, then you fall asleep. But don't count upwards, because when you count upwards, for some people it will never end. They will keep counting. So if you do counting, do practice a decreasing sequence. Maybe counting the 10 fingers is a good starting point. You just count,
okay,
and I can record I can share more if we have time in the subsequent sessions.
Sure. So do you have any link or promotion that you would like to shout out?
Okay, in my website, I do have an online counseling and hypnotherapy service session, which I can share with the GoPure customers. So please visit my website, www.mindese.sg/online-counseling-service. And once you go there, you can book an appointment and you can make use of this coupon code called GoPure to waive off your first counseling session with me. I will give you a thorough consultation to see where your problem is and what I could possibly suggest to help you to elevate the situation. A lot of things, it could be a simple mind hack or mind tricks, and you can immediately practice it on the same day. And I do provide the recording as well, so you can record and do the necessary revision as many times as you wish.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Before we wrap things up, here is a final question that we will ask all our guests. What does purity within means to you?
Okay, I have think it through before, so I will sum up in this one statement or sentence. Purity within means to me is we all possess our inner essence, like a pure diamond which sparkles with fires. So in short, our inner beauty, which I will use one word to summarize, is as shiny as a good quality diamond.
Sounds good. Well, thank you, Patrick, for sharing your experience with us. It has been a pleasure having you with us today. Thank you. Once again, if you find our video benefits your lifestyle, please do like and share them on Facebook with the hashtag GoPureSG. And if you are watching us on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button below. Thank you so much.